Guys, hello? Is that better? I apologize. I really do, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I am... Is that better, guys? I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, is that better? God, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, my entire sound system went off. I had a thing kick on me when I opened up the computer this afternoon. I should have checked everything. I apologize. It wasn't even sound checks. I didn't even pay attention. I am so sorry. Oh God. All right, let's get back to our game then, guys. I'll have to repeat what I did. I'm not going to start the game over. It's 1-0 the Braves, but I'll repeat the stuff I got going on here with you guys. As I stated earlier, and as I've had to say earlier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to broadcast the 2017 season, pretty much opening day, about 2 or 3 times a week. You guys are stuck with it. Yeah. But I'll broadcast 2017. I'm going to keep 1965 for myself until the 1st of June. If you want to see the box scores, or do you want to see the standings and stuff like that, I'll put the standings out once a week. Everything will be in Delphi form in the Skeeter Soft ink board. You'll see it says Clint's 1965. You also should see it says Clint's 1965 standings. Is where you find the standings and stats. Where I'll put them in there. And I'm going to do that. As the time goes on, we're going to I'll pick up more games as we go on and play. We got a 1-0 game going now. Syndergaard is up. As like I said, you guys know as I call this, it is the pitch count league. I'll have only had 2 complete games. And it was with the same. It was with the same game. The New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers, I believe it was. And they both pitchers struck out 12. Good game to go. Okay. So we are going to have to start all over again, and it'll take a little longer. I apologize, guys. I really do. I am so sorry. Noah Syndergaard is pitching for the Mets. He is due up to bat here in the bottom 3rd inning. So let's go ahead and get his stats as we like, as Bill Carey, all the broadcasters do. They let you know what they did in 2016 at the beginning of the season. After that, you're on your own. Noah Syndergaard, 2016, went 14-9, 31 games started. I did relieve 1 game. Struck out 218. Walked only 43, so he has a 5-to-1 average strikeouts to walk. The man does not walk a lot of players. Even in 2017, when he was out for pretty much the whole season, he still had 11-to-1 ratio of strikeouts to walks. The man can pitch. No questions asked about that. He had 10 wild pitches, though, so he does have taste through a wild. ERA was 2.60. Now, also for his pitching stats, as I look at here on pitches, they do it a little bit differently than where I see him in 2016. They stole, so he must have something in there about a kick or something like that, because they stole 48 bases off him and were only caught 9 times. So, obviously, he has some kind of a kick, or he has a slow reaction. And that's what it looks like. Yeah, I give you all free beers, Beach. You're in Europe. You're going to get it for that. Okay, here is the pitch to Syndergaard. 64, and he walks his first time up the bat here. Okay, and he is on first base. That is Teheran's second walk of the game. Coming to bat will be Jose Reyes. Jose Reyes last time hit a pop-up to our third baseman, Adonis Garcia, for the Atlanta Braves. He did that in the 1st inning. So, again, I didn't do these guys anyway. We're going to go to our stats real quick. Jose Reyes in 2016 was with the New York Mets. Came over there from the Colorado Rockies. Got involved in 60 games, so he must have been hurt sometime during the season also. 9 stolen bases to go along with caught twice. Had a 267 batting average. Did manage to hit 8 home runs, though, in his 60 games. 13 doubles, 4 triples. The man was on his way, just he got hurt. Ain't much we can say about that. He came over via, I want to say, free agency to the Mets in 2016. That is a true statement. He was released and came over to the Mets in 2016. So that's where he's at. Welcome back to New York. Jose Reese. And here is the pitch in the bottom third inning. It is a 61. And he hits to our pitcher, Teheran. Reese is trying to get on his horse, but Teheran's a little bit quicker. Fires over towards first base. Makes the play. It's the only play he had on that slow roller. Reese is out 1-3. Syndergaard will take second base on the play. Coming to bat will be Asdrubal Cabrera. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. If not, I can find out within 2 seconds. Just so you know, I have ways. I have ways. I knew I should have kept it up. I knew I should have kept it up. There we go. Okay. Al, if you don't know, because I love teasing you the most about it, okay? I love teasing you most about it than anybody else. It's fun to pick on you about it. But in Baseball Reference, okay? And it's Asdrubal Cabrera, so I've got it right here. Asdrubal is his first name. Within Baseball Reference is a thing that's called Baseball Player Name Pronunciation Guide. And that is how I get away with what I do, Al. I'm not even going to lie to you. Okay? That is how I get away with it. Plus the fact that I have spent many, many years overseas, many years in the military. You learn names in a damn quick hurry. Here is the pitch to Cabrera. He reached first base on an error by the shortstop. Here's the pitch. It is an 11. And Cabrera is going to smack the ball. It's going somewhere. Where does it go? He is heading out. Possible going on here. Possible double. And it's going to be, is it going to catch that wall? It's going to go over it. No, it hits the top part of the wall. Backs it back in. Kemp is in there to pick it up. Syndergaard's on his way around the horse to score. The Mets tied the game here in the bottom of the third inning on a double by Asdrubal Cabrera. Out to left center. Matt Kemp couldn't get in there quick enough. They cut it off to... Or not Matt, yeah. Matt Kemp, and they cut it off to Swanson cuts it off. And we have a 1-1 tie now here in Shea Stadium. Coming to bat will be Yoenis Cespedes. Yoenis Cespedes struck out his first time up. Yoenis Cespedes in 2016. There we go. Yoenis Cespedes in 2016 for the New York Mets. Batted .280, 31 home runs, 86 RBIs. Came over to the Mets in 2015 from Detroit. Just didn't play well in the National League or American League for some reason. Just didn't like to. Came over from Detroit for Louis Cecil and Michael Fulmer. Granted his free agency and signed up as a free agency with the Mets. So that's where we're at here. And J.D. Martinez smacked one beats. The man is on his game. He is on his horse. He has finally figured out American League pitching. Here's the pitch to Cespedes. To 36. And he is walked. Runners are on first and second here in the bottom third inning. Due up to bat will be Curtis Granderson. Curtis Granderson flew out to his counterpart in the bottom of the first inning in Ciardi. Here is the pitch. It is a 45. And he is also walked. The bases are loaded. One down here in the bottom third inning. The Mets are clearly threatening. Infield will be in to make the play at home plate if they can get away, if they can do that. Love when this game does this for me. Due at the bat is Neil Walker. Neil Walker grounded out to the shortstop Swanson in the second. Here is the pitch. 61. And a wild pitch. Teheran fires him over the head. Gets up on high. Here comes Cabrera. He scores. It's 2-1 the Mets. Cespedes takes third. Granderson's on second. We have on the wild pitch by Teheran. 2-1 Mets. We are in the bottom third inning. The Mets have now taken a 2-1 lead. Here is the pitch to our man Walker, 62. And he is struck out for the second out. Due up here will be Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce is the right fielder. Here is the pitch. He flew out to the right field last time up, 51 this time, and he hits it out to the right fielder again. Waiting for it is Markakis. That is it for the third inning. But the Mets definitely got their damage back. They got 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 runners left on base at the end of 3. It is the New York Mets 2 and the Atlanta Braves 1. Milwaukee, yeah, I'm playing 65 again, guys. Forgive me. Okay, due up for the Braves will be Matt Kemp, Nick Markakis, and Brandon Phillips. And I'd mentioned earlier, if you look at this team here from Atlanta, 4 of these players pretty much were all-stars for other teams. In case anybody hasn't caught on, Atlanta is been slowly building a ball club out there. And without people realizing, they've been doing it year in, year out. I don't think Matt Kemp is with the Braves this year. I don't think he is. But Kemp, Markakis, Phillips, and Flowers were all-stars for other teams. The Dodgers, the Orioles, the Reds, the White Sox. Here is the pitch to Kemp. Last time up, he struck out. Syndergaard does have 4 strikeouts to go along with no walks. Here is the pitch. See if he can hang in there on his control. 16. Kemp hits it out to our shortstop, Cabrera. Cabrera fires over towards first. He makes the play. We have 1 down in the top of the 4th inning. Nick Markakis, our man, last time up. He and Jay Bruce seem to be playing hit and catch because he flew out to Jay Bruce. Here is the pitch. 22. And he hits out towards Jay Bruce, but it drops in front of Bruce, and Markakis will take first base on the single. Due up is Brandon Phillips. Brandon Phillips hit out towards left field in the 2nd inning, stole a base, was stranded on second. Here is the pitch to Phillips. Markakis on first. Here we go, guys. 41. And he hits out to our shortstop. To Cabrera. Cabrera's on a slow roll. Cabrera has to come on in. Markakis is going to get second base, but Brandon Phillips is out 6-3 on the play. Markakis will take second base on the throw to first. On that slow roll, due up would be Adonis Garcia. Adonis Garcia flew out to center field his first time up. 2nd inning. Here is the pitch. 35. And he has struck out. That is Syndergaard's 5th strikeout here in the game. At the end of 3.5 innings, it is the New York Mets 2, the Atlanta Braves 1. Coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning will be Lucas due to Rene Rivera and the pitcher Noah Syndergaard. Lucas, due to his first time up, walked. Rivera smacked a beautiful single out there. Duda tried to take third base and was nailed by our center fielder. And that ended the 2nd inning. Here is the pitch, though, to Duda now. It's a 44, and he is going to single out again towards left center field. Waiting for it to drop on in will be Matt Kemp, and Duda is on first. Let's hope the coach is smart enough to keep him there. They can keep getting some more runs for the Mets. This is not the 69 pitching Mets, so we know they can hit. Rene Rivera did get a base his first time up. Here's the pitch. 65, and he hits it high but foul. Flowers is waiting for it. Here it comes. He takes the mask, tosses it over to the side, as most catchers usually do, and gets the catch. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Due up the bat is Noah Syndergaard. Noah Syndergaard walked his first time up, scored the first Met run of the game. Here is the pitch to Syndergaard with 1 down here. And I believe we're going to see if we can try to butt Duda over towards second. It's a 45. No, that's even better. He is walked for the 2nd time this game. Teheran, for some reason, does not want to throw to Syndergaard. He's not the best hitter in the league. And we have runners on first and second. Jose Reese is up last time up. Grounded out to Syndergaard. Popped out to third. Here is the pitch. It is a 15. And he hits a nice base hit, heading on over the second baseman's head. Caught everybody by surprise. Duda's on his way from second base. He's going to score. Syndergaard's going to take third. It got out there in between both fielders, and the Mets have a 3-1 lead. Syndergaard will take third. Jose Reese is on first with the base hit, and Cabrera is up. Teheran's on the mound. Cabrera is up. Makes the Fires the pitch just outside. Reese heading on his way to second base, and he is safe. Reese gets his first stolen base of the year. Both teams now have somebody who can steal the base. Runners around second, third, one down, 3-1 Met lead as Drupal Cabrera is up. He got the base hit first time up. He got a doubles first time up, knocked in Syndergaard, got an RBI. He also scored himself on a wild pitch by Teheran. Runners on second, third. The infield is in again. Here we go, guys. It is a 22, and he singles in. He hits it out deep towards that center field side. Inciardi's is coming on in. Syndergaard's going to score. Here comes Reese. The throw's coming in. He's going to be safe. And Cabrera takes second on the throw. Knocks in 2 runs. We have a 5-1 game going here. The 5-run, obviously 5-run, 5-inning rule holds out. So this is probably going to be it for Teheran. He just reached to his D level. He gets 1 shot. Here is the pitch. It's a 36. And Cespedes is walked, and that will be it for Teheran. Let's see who took his place. Oh, God. All right. Beatles, you know more about football than anybody. We just know a different football. That's all. I like it. I like that football, and I love soccer, so I have no fear about that. Do I like women's field hockey team? The Netherlands women's got the best uniforms. I don't care. Okay, for Atlanta. Pitcher coming in will be Ian Kroll for the Atlanta Braves. We'll get the stats on him in a quick sec. Teheran is done for the game. The Mets won this one originally also, by the way, by a score of 6-0, so we're not actually kind of wrong here. Kroll's coming in. We're going to change the pitcher, and we'll get the stats on Ian Kroll. Ian Kroll for the Atlanta Braves in 2016. He came over from Detroit. Got involved in 63 games. Finished 7 of them. He's more or less like the middle reliever. Had a 3.18 ERA. Struck out 56, walked 13. He had a 4.31 ratio. Strikeouts to walk, outstanding. Hit 3 batters. He's got good control. 5 wild pitches. Okay, he's got decent control. Whip of 1.31. So he does give up hits. But he does get them out. Otherwise, his ERA would be a whole lot different than what it is. So, runners are on second and first. 1 down. Kroll's on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. Here is the pitch. 31. And he walks Granderson. The bases are loaded once again with Mets. Mets are definitely on a roll this game. Looks like we may have a blowout game for a change. I'm not going to complain about that. I've been overdue for one. So we have the bases loaded. Coming to bat will be Neil Walker. Neil Walker struck out in third. He is the 8th batter up here in the inning. 1 down. Infield is in one more time. Here is the pitch. 16 to Walker. And Walker hits it out through the shortstop's second base, gets on up there. 2 runs are going to come on in. Grandis is going to take third base. We have a 7-1 Met lead. Grandis is on third. Walker's on first with the base hit. And coming to bat will be Jay Bruce. Last time up for Jay Bruce, he flew out to the right fielder. We only have 1 out. Infield is in one more time. Here is the pitch. 33. And here we go. We got a chance here. It's a double. It's going heading out towards that wall. Jay Bruce hits it out over the left field fence for a 3-run shot. It's a 10-1 Mets game. And we have batted around the horn. That is Jay Bruce's first home run of the season. We have a blowout. All 8 of the 9 Mets have scored. We're now back in the 4th again, so I got to rewrite this. Give me a chance, guys. The scorecard just got messed up. God, I hate it when that happens. This is where I wish I was doing it the same way as Chris from Stratomatic Delaware. I like the way this is where the only time I like the way he keeps score. Coming to bat is Lucas Duda. Lucas Duda got a base hit, scored the first run of the inning. Here is the pitch. There's still only 1 down. Kroll's at his D level. We're going to see if he can at least try to finish the inning out, and he strikes out Duda. Due up is Rene Rivera. Kroll so far is just getting racked. Ain't nothing we can going to do about this one. Here is the pitch to Rivera. 64, and he strikes out, and mercifully the inning ends. But the Mets put 8 runs across the board on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 3 walks, and nobody left on base. At the end of 4 innings, it is the New York Mets 10 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Atlanta Braves 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. And this is going to just go a little nuts. I've had one before beat. I did it in Digital Diamond. It was a 14-1 blast. I ended up watching Eric. He got nailed in a blowout. It's a 22-9 game, the Red Sox and the Angels. And I know I could just sit there and watch him and pity him. Okay, for the Atlanta Braves, top the 5th inning, it is Tyler Flowers, a pinch hitter. And Inciardi will be coming to bat. Tyler Flowers has the only run of the game for the Atlanta Braves. He hit a double in the 4th inning, was brought in by a double by Inciardi. Here's the pitch to Flowers by Syndergaard to 61, and Syndergaard hits him. A hit batter pitch to Flowers. Flowers just hits it on the meat. Flowers dusts himself off, just gives a glare to Syndergaard, doesn't head over that way. Heads up first base side, and that will be in there for Flowers. He'll be okay. Coming to bat will be a pinch hitter for Kroll. Let's see who pinched hit first time up for Atlanta. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the voodoo comes after Clint on occasion. I'll be damned. I won't be damned. I already am. Okay, this is interesting. The Atlanta Braves, it's a 6-0 game. The Atlanta Braves actually managed to pitch. All right, it's my choice. I'll tell you what, they did bring in Jace Peterson for real in the game. He got to bat 1 time. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let him pinch hit. So, Jace Peterson's going to come in to pinch hit. And if you guys aren't so sure what is going on, I can actually, I only have 5 hitters, so I got to be very careful in this game. Chase Darnode, I believe, is a catcher. Nope, he's not. He's the brother of the Mets, probably the best catcher, I believe. Anyway, Jace Peterson is in. He will be the pinch hitter. Jace Peterson for the Atlanta Braves in 2016. I've got him right here. Pretty much got involved in 115 games, though. He played 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Left, center, 3rd, and 2nd. Batted .254, 7 home runs, 29 RBI, so he either batted the top of the lineup or the bottom. Had 16 doubles, had a triple in there. Struck out only 40. He struck out 69 times, walked 52. One of those rare batters that he almost walked more than he struck out. This is consider that in 2015. He cut a strikeout ratio in half from 2015. Someone actually sat back and taught him how to look, and he did a pretty decent job of it. So, not bad. So, welcome to 2016, Mr. Chase. And you are pitch hitting. So, here is the pitch to Chase Peterson. Tyler Flowers is on first base. It is a 24. And he is struck out. That is Syndergaard's 6th strikeout of the game. Syndergaard is just pitching out there, just firing bullets. Due up will be Ender Inciardi. He got a double in the 3rd inning. RBI, struck out once. Here's the pitch. 61. And he hits it towards Syndergaard. Syndergaard's able to get up there on the slow roll. Flowers going to make it over towards second base. Syndergaard fires to first base, Freddie Freeman, and we have 2 down. Okay, sorry about that, guys, about moving the camera. I'll have to work on where I'm going to put the wire here, guys. I apologize. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's silly of me. How dare I do that? All right. Okay. There we go, guys. I'll get it fixed in a sec here. Everybody hang on. There we go. All right. Now sits in front of me. I apologize, guys. Running a little loose today. Don't mean to... Usually I try to run a tighter ship than this, but who cares? Okay. Danby Swanson's up. He is 0 for 2, though he did get a sacrifice fly in the third inning. Here is the pitch to Swanson. It is a 44. And he hits a base hit out there, heading out towards... And he hits it out. Swanson's out there, hits it out towards second base, gets over the head, heading out there towards center field. Granderson's coming on in. They're waving flowers around for some silly reason. Granderson fires it in, and he is nailed at the plate by Rivera. Flowers is out 8 to 2. That is the second assist of the game for a center fielder here in this for either team. Dancy does get the base hit, so we have no runs. 1 hit, 1 runner left on base at the end of 4.5. It is the New York Mets, 10 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Atlanta Braves, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. Due up to bat for the New York Mets will be Noah Syndergaard, Jose Reyes, and Asdrubal Cabrera. Noah Syndergaard has walked twice, scored 2 runs for the Mets, and here is the pitch. It's a 31. Whoop, nope, he is not the correct pitcher. I take that back. The 31 will stay, by the way, guys. I'll hold on to that for a second. The next pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be Chaz Rowe. Chaz Rowe, for real, didn't even last the inning, but we'll see what he can do here. Because we need it. We're only in the 5th inning. See if we can get a couple innings out of him. So, Chaz Rowe will come in to pitch for the Braves. Alrighty. And I may have to move him. I've got R.A. Dickey on the Atlanta Braves 2016. I thought he was with the Toronto Blue Jays. Alright. Okay, Chaz Rowe will be coming in to pitch. Chaz, and let's get his stats up here for 2016. I'm also going to take a quick peek at R.A. Dickey too, by the way, because I've got a mistake out there if I don't. Get back there, idiot. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Okay. Chaz Rowe for the Atlanta Braves in 2016. Got only in 21 games. He was produced in call-ups. 2017 wasn't much better. He pitched in 21 games. Finished 5 of them. ERA of 3.60. Struck out 26. Walked only 7. So he's got a decent, 3.7, almost a 4. Strikeout to walk ratio. Doesn't hit anybody. He only has 1 hit by pitch ball. Does give up earned runs, and he gave up no home runs. So not sure what's going on, but here he is. So, welcome to Major League's Chaz Rowe, and here we go. Here is the pitch by Rowe to Noah Syndergaard. 16, and Syndergaard hits out towards our shortstop Swanson. Swanson's able to plant his feet. Makes the play. We have a 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jose Reyes is our man. Jose Reyes got a base hit, stolen base, scored a run. He has also grounded to the pitcher and popped out to third. He is 1 for 3 today. Here is the pitch to Reyes. It is a 33, and here looks like the Mets are going at it again. Here we go. 21, and he hits out deep towards right center field, gets in the gap, throws over towards the wall. Reyes is on his horse to second base. He will get there standing up, and we have a runner on second base in Jose Reyes. 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up to bat is Asdrubal Cabrera. Asdrubal Cabrera has also scored 2 runs today. Reached on the air by. No, he didn't. He actually hold on. 2 for 3. Base hits both times. Scored 2 runs. There we go. I know I was reading my scorecard wrong. Yeah, we can read it by now. Here is the pitch to Cabrera. Runner is on first. Second base. It's a 24, and Cabrera is struck out. We have 2 down here in the 5th inning. No, I'm not going to let them bunt. They've got a big enough lead, guys. I call it mercy killing because they'll probably end up scoring more runs. Okay, due-up will be Yoenis Cespedes. Yoenis Cespedes walked in the 4th inning, scored a run. He also walked in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. Today struck out. And it's a 41. And he hits a high pop-up out there into the grass. Back there is Swanson. Coming on down is the ball. He waves everybody away. Makes the play, and that is 3 down. At the end of 5, the New York Mets, no runs, 1 hit, 1 run left on base, and it is a 10-1 lead going into the top of the 6th inning here. Due up for Atlanta will be Freddie Freeman, Matt Kemp, and Nick Markakis. And as everybody's having a good time tonight, I'm glad we are. Hello, MP Fox. You've caught a rarity tonight. Actually, that's what if you look at the front letters on the players, that is their fatigue factor. What they do, it doesn't track like a few of the other games does with Digital Diamond. And a few others, including Al's Action PC. If the pitcher is tired, and as they start throwing, they start taking points away. And so your pitcher gets a little bit worse. In this game here, it's up to you as the manager to know when to take the pitcher out. Now, knowing 1965, I'll let the deep pitchers hang out a little bit, though I have brought the deep pitchers in, and I still managed to get some pretty good complete games. But it will keep you from ending up with pitchers with 30 starts and 30 complete games. So I used the D. So what I've done is sort of altered my rules. If you are a D rating pitcher, and if you have a run that hits second base, and you become a D rated pitcher, you've got one shot. And if it's one out, we can see what we can do here. As long as he doesn't advance, you can stay. After that, for every inning that's pitched, the minute one runner hits second base, the pitcher's gone. And that's what I do. Okay? And if you look at a lot of the stats, you'll see that I'm pretty much matched in the same innings. In the pitch count league, it happens. Okay? So the D rating hits a lot. Most of these pitchers you see are C's, most of them are C-rated pitchers. Syndergaard was a C-rated pitcher. Him being on the mound right now, if a pitcher, no, it's not. Actually, what happens is I try to play the pitchers. Even here in the 2017 season, I'm going to try to play them as Baseball Reference Scorecard says so. That's what I'm going to use. I think that's the fair way. So that's the only way we're going to catch pitcher fatigue. Though I catch a game, and it has happened, and a good example, you guys see a few of my 65 games, where for real life, there are 2-1, 3-2, the starting pitchers with 7, 8, 9 innings. All of a sudden, I'm throwing a 6-0 shutout somewhere along the line. I am going to bring in a pitcher. So I just got to take my chances, and I figure in the long run, it will equal out. I do have to go other ways to keep track, but that's what I'm going to do. MP Fox, if these guys haven't told you, okay, I run what they call the cardiac baseball season. Most of my games are 2-1, 3-1, 1-0. Even when it's 9-8, it's a cardiac game because everything happens in the 8th and the 9th inning. So it does pump my heart up. I've had a heart attack already this year. I am so proud that I am a heart attack survivor. I have 3 stents. Those are my medals. So it's okay. I'm perfectly happy with what I'm doing. MP Fox, I just subscribed to your channel. Now I'm waiting for you to start posting. I believe you want to post association football. I'd be happy if you had the country's seasons. I'd love to see Liverpool play Arsenal or Manchester United. Or even see Tottenham Hotspur. And that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Okay, guys, we are in the 6th inning of a rather unique game. Like I said, MP Fox, you're catching a cardiac blowout. Doesn't happen often in my leagues. I'll tell you that right now. And I'll explain to you real quick. I stash all my my box scores into Delphi form. Skeetersoft. I'm happy with all you guys. I keep putting them in Skeetersoft ink. They're under 1965. Clint's Baseball MP3 1965. Also Clint's 1965 standings and stats. I'll probably be posting one up. I just got done with the 3rd of May in 1965. I think I've got till the 9th. Is it the 9th? Let me think. 25th of April, 1 May. Yep, the 8th of May. In my 65 season, I will post up another one. I do have a Red Sox doubleheader coming up then. I may just broadcast one of those games. One never knows. But after I'll do once a week. And in June, I'll start broadcasting for real. A few more games. But that's what I do. And I also keep the 2017 season in of those. Not many, guys. So that's what we got going on. Anyway, here we go. Freddie Freeman should be my batter. Or Matt Kemp, one of the 2 characters. It is Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman today is 0 for 2. He has grounded out to our first baseman, Lucas Duda, in the first, struck out in the third. Here is the pitch by Syndergaard. It's an 11, a bounce back on him, and Freddie Freeman is going to whale this ball. The Atlanta Braves need it. It is a 56 on the heading out that way, and it hits off the base of the wall, out deep in the right center field, rolls on back in. Granson's chasing it down. Freeman is on his horse heading over to second base. Will get to second base with the double. And Atlanta Braves, for one of the few times in this game, has a runner. Has the first runner out there with the on base. Matt Kemp is our batter. He is 0 for 2 today. He has struck out, grounded out too short. Freeman is on at there. And we're going to see if we can at least try to get Freeman over towards third base. Let's see if we can get him on a bunt. Here is the pitch to Kemp. 65, and he is struck out. So much for the bunt. So we will keep that out of the way. That is Syndergaard's 7th strikeout. He does have Freeman on second base, and we're going to see what we can do here, because that was his first try. So Freeman goes to third. Syndergaard is out, guys, by the way, or if he scores. Coming to bat is Nick Markakis. Nick Markakis is 1 for 2, has a base hit and flew out to right. Here is the pitch to Markakis, 42, and he is also struck out by Syndergaard. That is his 8th strikeout. Brandon Phillips is due up here because Syndergaard got his, if you didn't see it right here, and let me see if I can highlight that. Syndergaard got his grade lowered at the end of the inning, so I don't think it would be fair. That's why I'll give him the first guy after that. Nope, I won't. So, Syndergaard could be done early, but he is the pitcher of record. And believe it or not, in the real game, it was a 6-0 Met game. They had, let me look real quick here, guys, so forgive me real fast. Okay, that's Chaz Rowe. We don't worry about him. The Mets had 4 pitchers throw that shutout in the opening day in 2017. It was Syndergaard, Robles, Salas, and Gesselman. Is who threw. This is before they had a few of their other relievers show up. Here is the pitch to Brandon Phillips, who is also 1 for 2, base hit in the second, and he grounded out. It is a 62. Whoop, yep, whoop, get out of there. Dummies. And he hits it out towards right field. Waiting for that ball to come on in will be Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce brings it in, comes on in, makes the play, and Freeman is stranded at second base. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left, 1 runner left on base at the end of 5.5 innings. It is the New York Mets 10, the Atlanta Braves 1, due up 4. The New York Mets will be Granderson, Walker, and Bruce. Curtis Granderson walked his last time up. He has walked twice. The Atlanta Braves have a lot of walks in their games. Let me pop up their box score real quick. And there's your problem right there. Teheran walked 6 batters. Kroll walked 1, doesn't matter, and their ERAs are just outrageous. That's because of Bruce's a few other shenanigans, as Jester likes to call it. So Kroll only gave up 3 runs, so I was right to keep him in, but Teheran, because he loaded the bases, got nailed. So hopefully during the course of the season goes on, that'll come on down. But that's the problem right there. Teheran, they had 6 walks out of those runs scored by the Mets, and 1, 2. Pretty much 3 of them were in the 4th inning alone. 3 of them were in the 3rd. Here is the pitch to Curtis Granderson, who is walked twice and flown out. 21, and he is struck out by Rowe. Rowe's hanging in there. That's a strikeout for Rowe here in the 6th inning. Due off the bat will be Neil Walker. Neil Walker has grounded out to short, struck out, base hit, scored a run. Has 2 RBIs himself. Here is the pitch. It's a 13, and he is walked again. Rowe, real quick, went down to his D level, reaching his cutoff batters. He's only facing 6 batter, but he does have a batter on base. He's not allowed too many of those. So he may end up getting the hook real quick. Let's see what happens here. Up here will be Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce has a 3-run blast. His first home run of the season. And it's flown out twice to right. Here's the pitch to Jay Bruce. 52. And he is struck out by Rowe. That is Rowe's 3rd strikeout of the game for himself. Lucas Duda is due up. He's struck out in in the fourth. Base hit, walked, and was nailed up to third base by the center fielder. Here is the pitch. 51. And he is walked. Runner is on second base. We'll leave it at that there, and that will be it for Mr. Rowe. So we will be bringing a new pitcher in, and this is what I do, Beatles. This is what you asked. This is what I do. Eric O'Flaherty will be the next pitcher coming in for the Atlanta Braves. Eric O'Flaherty, and these are a lot of pitchers I got. Didn't get too many games, so I'm going to throw pitchers right and left out of here. I can see it already for the Braves. 2016, they didn't have a very good team either. 2017. Okay, so the pitcher is O'Flaherty. Eric O'Flaherty for the Atlanta Braves in 2016 only was involved in 39 games, has a record of 1-4, finished 8 games. He had a 6.91 ERA, so obviously this is a man who did. This is a perfect game for him then. Struck out 22, walked 11, 2 intentional. Has a strikeout to walk ratio of 2-1, obviously. Gave up 3 gopher balls, hit 2 batters, 3 wild pitches. Let's hope he has a better 2017 than he did 16. Matter of fact, I think he ended up going down to the minors. Haven't seen him since. So, Eric O'Flaherty's on the mound. C-rated pitcher. Runners are on first and second. There are 2 down here in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. 55. And Rene Rivera gets his bingo. Second hit of the game for Rivera. Here comes Walker. Walker's going to score. Duda will take third. Rivera's on first. And coming back will be Noah Syndergaard. Rivera gets a space hit. That is his second hit of the game. And he has got an RBI. Now he also joins that group. It is now 11-1 the New York Mets. Syndergaard is up to bat. Here is the pitch to Syndergaard. It is a 14. And somebody finally learned how to strike out Syndergaard. And that is it for the 6th inning for the New York Mets. But they got another run across on 1 hit. There were 2 runners left on base. At the end of 6 innings, it is the New York Mets 11 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Atlanta Braves 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error. And I can see anticipation waiting for that wonderful red box that we like to put out for this. Due up for the Atlanta Braves will be Adonis Garcia, Tyler Flowers, and Eric O'Flaherty. Obviously, a pinch hitter will be coming in for him. Yes, we're going to be going through an extra pitcher we weren't planning on, but when it's a blowout game, that's what happens. So we just suck it up. That's what happens to beat, so we try not to. Advantage this game over a few others. And no disrespect to it, but I think it's one advantage over out of the park. If your pitcher's tired and out of the park, you definitely are not going to bring him in. And we see that, you can see that all the time because they got to get their rest, and it's understandable. They play a little bit different game, and that's what makes your strategy harder and out of the park. Here we go. Garcia 61. Syndergaard's still out there, and Garcia grounds out to our shortstop Cabrera. Cabrera fires over towards first, makes the play, and we have 1 down. Okay, coming at the bat will be Tyler Flowers. Tyler Flowers has a double. He was hit by a pitch. He has scored the only Atlanta run, and he could have scored the second one, but he ain't fast enough and was nailed at the plate by a great throw by Curtis Granderson. Here is the pitch to Tyler Flowers. 26, and he is struck out. That is the ninth strikeout for Eric Syndergaard. Coming back will be a pinch hitter for Eric O'Flaherty. I have no others. I get to pick my own. And we're going to let Kurt Suzuki come in and pinch hit for the first time this season. Just because he's just there. Kurt Suzuki will be pitch hitting for Flaherty. He did not play in the first game for real. But I have nobody else. And I'm not going to let the pitchers bat. They didn't in that game. In 2017, relievers very rarely hit. Here's the pitch. 36, and he hits a pop-up, major league pop-up out towards second base. And waiting for it to come on down will be Walker, and he makes the play. But that is it. 1, 2, 3 for the Atlanta Braves. And here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever get back, for it's root for the Mets team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. And there you go. That was Mayor Bill de Blasio singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" for the New York Mets. Obviously, though, he's a Red Sox fan, he sings like it. Due up for the New York Mets will be Jose Reyes, Asdrubal Cabrera, and Cespedes. New pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, because it is Kurt Suzuki. He is not pitching. The pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez for the Atlanta Braves in 2016 was 2-2, got 33 games, finished 5 of them, 33 strikeouts, 18 walks, so about 1.5 to 1. Hit 4 batters, 3 wild pitches, gave up 2 gopher balls. Not bad. Had a whip of 1.3. Atlanta Braves, obviously 1.3 whip, so that he gave up quite a few runs for the Braves, or quite a few hits. So here we go. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning of this game. Here is, and Ramirez, as I said, will be the guy coming in. Do not pay attention to these numbers. Those are unlike most games. That's our 2017 numbers, but this is 2016. We're playing, kiddies. We're playing 2017, so we get the 2016 stats. Here is the pitch to Jose Reyes. 65, and he hits a foul heading out towards third base. It's getting over towards foul side. Waiting for it there by the third base coaching box is Garcia. He makes the play. We have 1 down. Due up is Asdrubal Cabrera. Asdrubal Cabrera reached on an error. Singled, doubled, scored on a wild pitch, and struck out. Here is the pitch. It is a 23. You can read that. You're doing better than I am. And he hits a high fly out towards our right fielder, Nick Markakis. Finally starting to get a little bit of work, and he is out. That is 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Due up is Yoenis Cespedes. Walked twice, struck out, popped out. Here is the pitch. 64. And he strikes out. That is the first strikeout for Ramirez, and that is it. A second time it's happened this game. No, it is the first time it's happened this game for the New York Mets. A 1-2-3 inning. Only took 7 innings for it to happen, but no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. It is 11-1 the New York Mets in a cardiac blowout. So there we go, guys. We're having a good time here. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Al, you take care. You guys do well. Thank you very much. MP, this goes on all the time because I do play late games. I wish Al the best. I always will. I follow his channel a lot. He gave me a few of my ideas of how to broadcast, and I took them to heart as I get to enjoy. Like I said, Fox, this is a rarity here. Beatles knows it. He'll tell you. We enjoy our baseball very much. This is a hobby for all of us, for most of us. People think we're weird. We don't care. Okay? That's one thing you need to understand. We don't care if people think we are weird, because this is a rare hobby. Matter of fact, I just did a job interview today. I told them what I did. They said that was one of the greatest things going on because I try to make people happy. And eventually down the road, I want kids to be able to watch this and to learn the game. Now, for anybody who owns baseball cards, does anybody know anything about the 1992 Fleer baseball cards? It looks like I may have every team. I have the team ones. I have a few of the All-Stars and a few here and there. My honey bunny bought it at a Goodwill for $5. They're already in the card things, and the scrapbook. I couldn't believe it. I only have to go get the pages. It's perfect. All right, here we go. Due up for bat for the Atlanta Braves will be Inciardi, Swanson, and Freeman. Ender Inciardi is 1 for 3 today. Here is the pitch. 53. And he hits it out towards Gets over the second baseman's head out that way, heading out that way towards his Bruce. Bruce turns around and bobbles the ball. He gets underneath his glove. It just pops out, and Inciardi will take second base. So the threat is on Syndergaard here, but we do have Inciardi on second on the E9 by Bruce. It's the first true mistake by the Mets all game. That's the 7th hit for the Atlanta Braves. Due up will be Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson is 1 for 3. Sacrifice fly in third. Struck out. Got a base hit. Here's the pitch. 41. And he hits out slow roll heading out towards shortstop. Reese Inciardi's on his way towards second base. Reese fires over towards first for the out. And that will be it for Syndergaard. We will get his stats after the inning. Pitching for the New York Mets will be Hansel Robles will be the pitcher for the New York Mets. Who is he? Don't know. But in 2016, he went 6-4. Got involved in 68 games. Obviously, he did quite a bit here. Finished 15 of them. Did get a save. This is not a save opportunity, by the way, folks. We're already in the 8th inning, and it is a blowout game. This will not be a save opportunity for any sports fans out there. He struck out 85, did walk 36, gave up 7 gopher balls. He has hit a pitcher. He hit a batter, so that's throwing 3 wild pitches. Has a whip in the 2016 of 1.35, which seems to be standard for him right now. With the Mets' current slump, he is 2 for 1, so that's understanding right there. And he is on the 10-day disabled list right now with a sprained right knee, but that will probably be extended out, so he will be sitting down for a while. I have no idea who the Mets called up. I can find out. By the way, for any of you who follow Baseball Reference, they've added this new card in here. It's called MLB Trade Rumors, so there you go. Gives you the depth charts add, tells you who they added, who they dropped. So I might be able to go into there for the 2018. So for any of you guys who are playing your, as a matter of fact, Alan Beatles, if you're playing, especially if Al's playing 2018, he can actually get into Baseball Reference and keep up on who is up, who is down. So when he's playing his games, anybody's playing Digital Diamonds, same thing, because they do allow you to download the 2018 season. They're doing that right now. So Syndergaard will be replaced by Hansel Robles. We already talked about him. He'll be the new pitcher for the Mets. Yeah, this nice impact wrestler's on. Okay, here is the pitch, too. There is one down. The infield will be in. The Mets are going to try to protect that huge lead of theirs. Good defensive prowess in doing that. Will be Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is 1 for 3. He has a double in the 6th. Struck out and grounded out. Here's the pitch to Freeman. 34. And he hits out deep towards center field, getting back that way towards Granderson. Is it deep enough? Yes, it is. And Inciardi will score on the sacrifice fly by Freddie Freeman. And it's now an 11-2 game. So Syndergaard will be charged with the second run. Due up will be Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp is 0 for 2. 0 for 3, struck out twice. Here is the pitch. 34, and he flies out off towards center field towards Granderson. Granderson runs on up, does make the play on the shallow fly ball. That is 3 down, but Atlanta does score 1 more run. They get their second run of the game at the end of 7.5 innings. It is the New York Mets 11, the Atlanta Braves 2, and the line on Noah Syndergaard, 7 1/3 innings, gave up 2 runs, only 1 earned, struck out 9. And that's a true statement there, yes. And he struck out 9, walked none, hit 1 batter. Excellent game. He will obviously get the win. Robles just threw 2/3 of innings. Atlanta's got 5 pitchers up. Let's see if Ramirez can at least try to finish up the 8th inning for the Braves and just be merciful in this game here. There we go. Let's bring it back up. Play the game. There we go. And due up for the New York Mets is Granderson, Walker, and Bruce. Curtis Granderson is 0 for 2. He's flown out to center, struck out, walked twice, scored a run. Here's the pitch. 24. Thank you. And Ramirez strikes him out. As Ramirez's second strikeout of the game. Neil Walker's coming to bat. Neil Walker is 1 for 3. He has grounded to short, struck out, got a base hit in the fourth, and that huge fourth inning. We also scored a run and scored a second run with a walk in the sixth inning, and was knocked in by Rivera. Here is the pitch to Walker, 56. And he is also struck out. That is Ramirez's third strikeout. The Braves' last few relievers are doing what the Mets they couldn't do in the first place. Due up is Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce is 1 for 4, but that one was a 3-run blast over the fence. He has struck out and flown out twice to right field. Here is the pitch, 46. And Ramirez strikes out the side. Very good job by Jose Ramirez of the Atlanta Braves. He'll reach his cutoff, but unless Atlanta scores 9 runs in the top of the 9th inning, and I guarantee nothing. Everybody knows that. I play by fair. That's why I've got the camera there, so you guys can see the dice as well as I can. There is no cheating. I don't believe in it. Sorry about that, but I have that military ethical background, and it still sticks. 20-something years later, it still stays. Okay, due up for the Atlanta Braves will be Nick Markakis, Brandon Phillip, and Adonis Garcia. Nick Markakis is 1 for 3. He got a base hit. Flown to right. Struck out. Here is the pitch to Markakis. 16. And he hits to our shortstop, Cabrera. Cabrera's able to grab that ball and makes the play to first. We have 1 down. Brandon Phillips is due up. Brandon Phillips today is 1 for 3. Base hit in the second, stole a base, grounded out, flown out. Here's the pitch, 41. And he also has grounded out to our shortstop. Cabrera's getting quite busy here in the top of the 9th inning, and he fires it back over to make the play on a nice throw. Due up is Adonis Garcia. Adonis Garcia is 0 for 3. Here is the pitch, 12. And he hits it to our second baseman, Walker. Walker hasn't had much work today. Makes the play, toss over to first. Game is over. The Mets win their first game of the season. And as I always request, it was the Mets 11 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The Atlanta Braves 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. And as I always request, stick around, MP Fox. I'll show you what I do. Give me about 15-20 seconds to set myself up for the scorecard. Because what I show you is not the one that's part of this game. It is, but it isn't at the same time. Okay, I gotta wait for this to come up. There we go. 2017 4-3. I gotta save the game first, guys, so bear with me before I can bring up the other half. Okay, and tells me the game's over. Okay. Sorry about the sounds. Now it finally works. And that just sets up all my stats. I'll go into my statistics and everywhere else in the game. But, as everybody knows what I do here, so hang on for a second there. I got to block you out for about 2 seconds, and I will come right back in. So hold on. Okay, let's see what I got here. Okay. I believe that's what I want right there. Yep, that's what I want. There we go. Okay. Foxy, hope you can see this, but this is what I produced. It comes up on the text files. And like I say, I follow Al, so we're going to do the pitching first. Okay? This is what I post into Skeetersoft, by the way. Okay, Noah Syndergaard threw, like I said, 7 1/3 innings, gave up 2 runs on, 7 hits, only 1 run was earned. Struck out 9, walked none. Outstanding pitch. Did hit Tyler Flowers in the 5th inning. Hansel Robles came in, pitched 1 1/3 inning, 1 2/3 innings. Didn't strike out anybody, but he did get all 5 batters he faced out. For the Braves, Julio Teheran was doing great until the 3rd inning, actually until the 4th. Ended up giving up 7 runs on 5 hits. All 7 were earned. He walked 6 batters. He walked 3 in the 3rd, and he walked 3 in the 4th. That's what happened. Struck out only 2, and his ERA is obviously ballooned. Eon Kroll's in the same way. He pitched 2/3 innings because we mercifully let him finish it up. Got 2 strikeouts. Did walk another player, gave up 3 earned runs on. Gave up the home run to Jay Bruce, and that's what he did. Chaz Rowe came in, pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 1 run on, only 1 hit, walked 2. They had 9 walks. The Mets did, struck out 3. Eric O'Flaherty came in, pitched his 3rd of an inning, struck out 1, did give up a hit. And Jose Ramirez struck out 4 of the 6 batters he faced in 2 innings pitched. He pitched 2 perfect innings. Now for the bats. We're going to do the Mets first. Jose Reyes had multiple hit games, so did Asdrubal Cabrera, and so did Rene Rivera. Jose Reyes had 2 hits. He had a double. Did have an RBI. Cabrera came in with his 2 hits, had a double. Hit 3 RBIs. Rene Rivera had 2 hits, had an RBI. Jay Bruce had the other extra base hit for the Mets. He had a home run with 3 RBIs, as you can see right here. He had the lone error. The Mets left 7 on base still. Bruce had the lone error. Cabrera and Reyes both hit their first doubles of the season. Reyes had his first stolen base. Bruce had the home run. And there's your RBIs right there. And there were no sacrifice anything by the New York Mets. For the Atlanta Braves. Okay. And here we go. The only multi-hit player was Ender Inciardi. He was 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Freddie Freeman had the only other RBI. Tyler Flowers scored a run with a double. And Swanson had the lone error for the Braves. That was way back in the first inning. Flowers, Freeman, and Inciardi all had doubles. 2 RBIs. Teheran did get that bunt counted, and as I mentioned in the silent movie, Freddie Freeman did have a sacrifice hit in the 3rd inning. And Brandon Phillips stole a base for them. Now, Beatles and I both enjoy it because we both love defense. Lucas Duda and Rene Rivera both had 10 putouts. So Rene Rivera had 9 strikeouts plus that assist by Curtis Granderson that came on in. Dudas had 6 of them. Cabrera had 6 assists on the ground balls hitting over his way. Well, pretty much. And then everything else was just a little bit of the outfield. And, of course, Jay Bruce. And he had the lone error for the Mets. For the Atlanta Braves, Tyler Flowers had 13 putouts. 12 strikeouts. Actually, they did get 12 good strikeouts. I can't complain about that. They ended up walking 9 batters. And he had that one putout that was a beautiful ball that came in from Inciardi. Not much the way the assists on the Atlanta Braves. Both of these were pop-ups or strikeouts. That's what it was. Anyway, guys, that is it. It was the New York Mets again. 11 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Atlanta 2-7-1. We'll see how the season continues as we play along with the game here. Let's save that. We will put that away. I'll move it in later on. Let me come back to my other screen here. Thank you. Oop, wrong one. Cancel that. Thank you. There we go. And we're back on the game. I think something came into the change on my game here. Okay, I bet I got a change on this. 21-1. Yep. Let everybody know OBS changed. OBS came in and did a change during the in their programming, guys. I do apologize for that too. I didn't know it was coming. Okay, folks, that's what I do. I always enjoy it. So it's fun. Now I'm not a strat player. I started out basically. I was playing anyway, but I started out with, believe it or not, an old frosted thing was on the back of a Frosted Flakes cereal box. I was playing that with dice all along. Didn't even realize it. I fairly got into Avalon Hill. I started out with Avalon Hill card and board game. I love that game, and if I could ever find those again, I will. And if I can find them, I will broadcast them. I'm not real peachy keen on the computer version of it, but I think I can get used to it depending on the price. As I say, I thank everybody very much for allowing me to broadcast. I thank you guys for enjoying this. Thumbs ups are always welcome. Constructive criticism is even better. Everybody knows that, and I ask for it. So I will change this to read what it's supposed to. This will be the Braves and Mets on 4/3/2017. It was Teheran versus Syndergaard. And that's what I do. So I thank you all very much. And everybody have a wonderful evening. I will try to get on hopefully Saturday. Honey Bunny's going to do some shopping. And I don't feel like shopping Saturday morning, so I'll probably be up early, and I'll probably do a game here or there. See if I can do a 65 game for an MP3. I specialize in MP3 though, MP Fox. I really do. I do have Digital Diamond. I can play that too. The only reason why I don't like playing it, it roughly takes 35 to 45 minutes to play a Digital Diamond game. If I play this by myself, it takes 15 minutes. We just did this in an hour and a half, guys. You take care and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Peace to everybody and health and happiness. Thank you very much.